Mr. Kennedy!
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Kennedy.
On the way to the ring, Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton. Y2J, Chris Jericho. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Tonight's match will be one of great ramifications. Can Y2J and HBK actually work well enough together after their volatile matches of late?
There may not be much love lost between Jericho and Michaels. There is respect between the two.
A begrudging respect that will be put to the test as they face off against Randy Orton and Mr. Kennedy. He puts the boot to his opponent. And that's a stiff kick.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. With the discovery of the mask in Kennedy's bag, one has to wonder if all of Chris Jericho's attention will be focused squarely on Kennedy.
Well, you better watch out for that snake Orton.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out? You hinted at HBK potentially being behind this. But come on, King. Kennedy had a mask in his luggage.
Not that I'm sticking up for Kennedy, but like he said, he's from Green Bay, so it's possible that it doesn't mean anything. It's not likely, but it's possible.
A vicious stomp. Look out, he's setting up his opponent. A sharp kick, wearing down his opponent. It's the walls of Jericho. He strikes his opponent with a swift flying forearm. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. What's really baffling is what's the motivation behind all of this? Why target Jericho?
Working the fundamentals there.
This looks like bad news for his opponent. A swift kick to the opponent.
He's locked on the walls of Jericho. That was a punt.
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
And there's the flying forearm. Just listen to his body crash into the ground. Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
What an incredible DDT. Uh-oh, I think he's looking to finish off his opponent. Code breaker. Good night. One.
So far.
2 count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. There he goes, JR. He's been...
That's it. That's all she wrote. What a main event. That was one slobber knocker of a battle.
Jericho and the Heartbreak Kid may have won, but it's their opponent who was recently named the new #1 contender.
Well, I don't know how the board came to that decision, but I do know we're out of time. Good night, folks.
That mask? Come on. He's definitely a prime suspect.
Thank you for joining us on Raw. Chris Jericho continues his sleuthing ways. Online voters have their own ideas who the prime suspect is.
I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I will say I think the WWE fans are on the wrong track.
Well, we don't have all the facts in yet, so it's all speculation. Maybe we'll find out more tonight.
Here's your winner, Finlay.
You been wearing any costumes lately? Anything with a mask to cover up that face, maybe?
I don't like Halloween. Listen, Jericho, I had nothing to do with that. I'm in no hurry to mess with you again. I've stayed as far away from you as possible.
If I find out you're lying...
I'll turn in my shillelagh, but you won't. I'm totally innocent.
For once, I believe that guy. He's a liar, just not that good of a liar.
Hey, Chris. How are you feeling, man?
I'd feel a lot better if you told me where you were during my title match at the Royal Rumble.
I was watching the match on a monitor. Cheering for you, by the way. You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
At this point, everyone from the president to your grandmother are suspects.
Jericho, if I didn't know any better, I think you were conducting your own investigation. No, that can't be it. You must just be exchanging good luck wishes with your opponent, who you're facing tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
It's easy to see that Shane McMahon's forced this match upon Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy. It's obvious both men know each other so well that this will not only be a physically strenuous, but also mentally challenging.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground. What a counter!
He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm. And the gall, the unmitigated gall of that masked man just standing there, staring into the ring.
Two! He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. Oh, what a slam! What impact!
Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows. A vicious stomp. Knowing Chris Jericho like I do, I can tell you this. He must be extremely anxious to find out the identity of that masked assailant. But like the rest of us, he'll just have to wait and focus in on the job at hand.
Y2J finally gets his hands on whoever's behind this. The fireworks are gonna fly. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. The kick connects. And there's the Hurricane Rana. He puts the boot to his opponent.
What a lethal series of kicks. Oh man, all that weight just comes crashing down.
And the neck breaker connects.
He used his opponent's momentum on that one.
If anything positive came out of it. And now a pin. This could be it.
Two! I'm just doing my job here.
There's nothing like the sound of a hand chopping someone else's chest.
There's the clothesline.
He tosses his opponent to the ground. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3!
Well, there it is. That's the match. Jericho is leaving the ring in a hurry.
He's hot on the masked man's heels.
If I know one thing, I know it's not him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the ring, weighing 226 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Biscuits and gravy made me a man.
And the opponent,
Oh, biscuits
weighing
and gravy
291 pounds,
made me a
Biscuits.
Ain't no ham and egger, something you've always been. Don't you go threatening, don't you go messing with me. Better close your eyes, 'cause something's coming you shouldn't see. Biscuits and gravy, you're fit for a king. Oh, biscuits and gravy, simple and clean.
This is No Way Out live on pay-per-view. Good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler here in Boston, where the action promises to be exciting in Beantown.
I heard Chris Jericho is ready to expose the identity of the Masked Man.
The majority of fans think Mr. Kennedy did it, with 31% of the vote. Following closely was the Legend Killer with 29%.
There's going to be some fireworks no matter who Chris Jericho picks, especially since one of the top vote getters has a shot at the World Championship tonight.
I think this guy is the Masked Man, and I'm gonna call him out. I think this guy is the Masked Man, and I'm gonna call him out. For weeks now, someone has been trying to get under my skin like a rash. First with code, then with sneak attacks. Kennedy, I found the Masked Man's mask in your bag. You cost me the WWE Championship. And somehow you got your own little title shot tonight. If you think I'm gonna sit down for that, you better get that swelled head of yours checked. Get out here!
Here he comes.
But he's supposed to have a championship match tonight, JR. hope Mr. Kennedy's got a strong jaw.
Jericho with the code breaker. Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. And he snaps off the Hurricane Rana. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. As of late, Chris Jericho's been conducting his own investigation on the identity of the Masked Man. Maybe tonight, he finally hit a nerve with Kennedy.
Well,
Win! What a cold break!
JR, think about this for a moment. Why else would Kennedy run out there if he wasn't the Masked Man?
But at the same time, King, what purpose does it serve for Kennedy to come down if he was Jericho's watcher? This assault is clearly a personal attack on Jericho.
Well, if Kennedy isn't the Masked Man, he's not making himself look in.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. Oh, a swift arm drag.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time. And there's the DDT.
A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent.
We all know what's coming.
Jericho nails the lion saw.
Somebody get in there and stop these two. Good God, Chris! Look behind you!
Looks like Jericho accused the wrong person.
And it cost him dearly. Not to mention ruining the main event at No Way Out.
I think there's going to be hell to pay all around.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Last week, Chris Jericho's accusation threw a wrench in the championship match at No Way Out.
He thought he was doing the right thing, but so does a Black Widow spider.
Due to the interruption, Shane McMahon has declared there will be a WWE Championship match tonight. John Cena and Randy Orton will go at it live.
What an announcement! I'm sure Jericho isn't going to be happy.
Take the night off, Chris. Because of your little stunt, I had to do damage control, and I'm in no mood for more antics.